Prince Edward unveiled plaque at the new National Court Complex. And Air Niugini to look at US market. A very good night. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. Today marked an historic milestone with the Golden Jubilee flag-raising ceremony. The main event was held at the Independence Hill in Port Moresby, including other provinces as well.
Papua New Guinea today marked its 50th independence anniversary with the raising of the national flag, a moment of pride mixed with deep emotions. The event was made even more special with the presence of Pacific leaders, dignitaries, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Edward, who joined the nation in this golden celebration. As the national flag slowly rose, the crowd was moved to silence before breaking into applause. Above the skies, two Royal Australian Air Force aircraft put on a display, leaving trails of pride in the air. Prime Minister spoke about the country's journey since 1975, honoring the late founding fathers.
The last 50 years has not been easy. It has been a journey of struggle and survival, but also resilience and progress. The first 27 years of our nation's life have been life of short-term politics and instability. In between, there were many challenges. Fragility and exposure to instability shocked our nation to the core. But thank goodness, the faith and resilience of our people, the notion of one country, one people, one nation, our country persevered.
In acknowledging the ties PNG have with Australia and other countries, Prime Minister also reminded everyone that unity and hard work will carry PNG into the next 50 years.
Our identity is a unique identity, the most diverse nation on earth. Our diversity is not a migrated diversity, but authentic, birthed from within diversity. And to Papua New Guinea, I want to say that diversity has been the magic in which we have remained one people, one country, one nation. Embrace your brother and sister, the color we have, the creativity we have, the customs we have, the songs we have, the traditions we have, from one hamlet to another hamlet, from one village to another village, from one valley to another valley. That diversity, but unity we found in that diversity is not our weakness, but our greatest strength. In that diversity, we found unity.
The ceremony was not just a celebration of freedom, but a solemn tribute to those who paved the way. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
To commemorate the Golden Jubilee of Papua New Guinea, the people around Western Highlands province woke up as early as 4 a.m. to witness a flag-raising ceremony by the PNG Defence Force at the Independence Hill.
The Mount Hagen Independence Hill was filled with people as early as 4 a.m. in the morning to witness a flag-raising ceremony by the Papua New Guinea Defence Force. The Defence Force were flown from Wewak by Mount Hagen City Authority under the chairmanship of Minister Duma and the Governor for Western Highlands Province, Wairapa. The event was also gested by Governor for Western Highlands Province, Wairapa, together with his wife Evelyn Rapa and a businessman in Hagen, Pat Dakot, and acting administrator for Western Highlands Province, Joseph Mangbil, and other invited guests. The event was led by the PNG Defence Force with a parade and then to the singing of the national anthem and the raising of flag. In his keynote address, Governor Rapa paid his allegiance to the founding fathers of PNG.
Today marks the 50 years of independence. We can take a small time to remember all our forefathers who have sacrificed to got independence for Papua New Guinea.
He called on everyone to reflect on how this country has come thus far.
The 50 years of independence, and we now can go back 50 years. We can look back 50 years. How the journey of 50 years we came this far. I would like to ask individual one of us that independence is very important for us and for our future generations.
The flag raising ceremony was hosted by the Mount Hagen City Authority and Western Highlands Provincial Government together with the business houses in Mount Hagen. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The Gogodala Canoe Festival begins again in Delta Flight District with 22 canoes racing in honor of the 50th anniversary celebrations.
This used to be a cultural annual event for Delta Flight District. However, due to funding issues, the district has stopped hosting this event over the years since 2017. Come to this date, on the 16th of September, in the morning of Papua New Guinea turning 50 years, the Canoe Festival has revived. Contestants representing the clans of Delta Flight District, especially Gogodala clan, they came around 4 a.m. in the morning with a war cry to prepare for the race. It is reported that the district will be attempting to continue the annual cultural Gogodala Canoe Festival moving forward. Nicole Rama, National EMTV News, Balimo.
Delta Flight District in Western Province celebrated the 50th Independence Day, gathering all its district clans to commemorate the anniversary of Papua New Guinea.
This is a special occasion as the country marks 50 years of new beginnings in the district. This is the second day of the 3 days independence celebrations, as today marks the main event of the program. All clans in the district have come in the traditional attires to celebrate and have raised the PNG flag to mark the anniversary. The 3-day celebration was worth a total of 2.2 million kina. Member for Delta Flight District, Agane Gamai, said Balimo Town is set for a new beginning. He shared the 50 years of achievement in the district.
But within these 50 years, let me remind you, many of our villagers have their own new watch. And that is one of our achievements. Within the Highlands, before we used to have Lake Bari, Nomad, Bamu, Gogodala, Balimo. Within the 50 years, we have already achieved to split Gogodala Highlands into Army Gogodala and Fly Gogodala. And within our province, we have 3 districts. Within the 50 years, we have already achieved to have 1 electorate. And people of Delta Flight, you are so privileged. The Delta Flight district was given to all of you sitting down here, and that was one of our achievements within the 50 years.
MP Agane Gamai said before our children arrive in the next 50 years, they must tell a different story. The 5 years development plan will focus on people.
Transport and infrastructure. My plan for you is this. I want to seal Balimo Town because this is our district headquarters. When other people will come to our district, the first impression is the road must be sealed. And you have watched this on the social media that we have signed a contract agreement that a Chinese company, China Railway, is coming in to seal Balimo Town roads.
And that's a new vision for the next 50 years. From the Fly River, our people has been working under the transport infrastructure. Over the last 50 years, the next course of 50 years to 100 years, I don't want Fly River people to walk. They must jump on a PMB, the vehicle, to come to get services in Ballymote Town. That's the story of...
A total of 6 million kina was put aside for the contractors to connect the roads. Nicole Rama, National EMTV News, Ballymote.
Prime Minister James Marape today commemorated Papua New Guinea's 50 years of independence with a heartfelt tribute to the nation's founding fathers and international partners.
Speaking during the event, the Prime Minister reminded citizens that independence was won through sacrifice and unity and urged everyone to hold these values as the country moves forward into the next 50 years with pride.
Our parents and our grandparents, to the children of Papua New Guinea, created history and witnessed history. They were historians. They carved out the country we enjoy today.
Prime Minister Marape honored the late Grand Chief Sir Michael Samare and other leaders whose vision laid the foundation for a united nation.
And I want to pause back and step back and in commemoration of this moment, say thank you to the greatest generation of Papua New Guineans ever lived. The Samare generation, the St. Julius generation, that generation, and their achievement will never ever be repeated by any one of us, and we stand under the shadows. And I want to pay a special commendation to the 7 who are still alive today, 2 represented here.
He also acknowledged the enduring ties with Australia and the Pacific neighbours, highlighting their support through PNG's journey. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
His Royal Highness Prince Edward, Duke of Edinburgh, attended Papua New Guinea's 50th independence commemoration this morning alongside Governor-General Sir Bob Dadai, Speaker of Parliament Joe Pomat, Prime Minister James Marape, and representatives from the international community.
Guest, His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh.
People arrived at Independence Hill as early as 5 a.m. to witness the special occasion of the flag raising ceremony, which sets the tone for many celebrations that takes place today. The Independence Boulevard was packed with students dressed in the school uniforms all the way to the front of the Parliament House. They joined their voices in chorus with the public as the song One Country echoed through the air. A 50-gun salute was fired and 2 flyovers were performed by military aircrafts above Independence Hill and the Parliament House to mark this historic milestone for the nation. Prime Minister James Marape reflected on the country's significant achievement as he stood at the podium to say his thoughts on the 50-year journey.
Since then, the Australian administration arrived. They were a major nation themselves, but tasked with the responsibility in the early 1900s to take care of Papua New Guinea, or the territory of Papua as it was, and the territory of New Guinea. The Australian administration came in, did their best for our country. I want to step back and say thank you to all Australians. Before 1975, we had a hand in the construct of our country.
PNG has remained united under one flag despite the diverse cultures and tribes.
This depicts our past, from where we've come from 1,000 tribes under the founding fathers of our country. We united under one flag, united under one constitution, embrace each other under one dream, that we too can become a family of nations. And since then, the one people, one nation, one country has rolled on.
PM reflected on the words of the first Governor-General, Sir John Gaius, when he proclaimed PNG independent. He stated independence from Australia was born out of respect, humility and faith in the future prospect.
A few hours earlier, as the Australian flag was lowered, St. John reminded the crowd, we are lowering the Australian flag and not bearing it down. These words capture the dignity of our transition and the goodwill with Australian.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
You're watching National EMTV News. More local stories when we come back. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nak. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Buy Easy Pay with Telecom. Simply top up and purchase Easy Pay from your phone. Here's how to buy. Dial *775#, enter the meter number, enter the amount, press 1 to confirm, and receive SMS with voucher and transaction reference number. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. Drop in to your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and buy Easy Pay. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennell, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
Auntie, I'm online do danis. What's a sekim tour? Me play winning well hip hop dance championship. Now you winning one. Auntie, come to go see.
You play or is there? You fit no
you think you passed it.
Spots. It's in me.
Number one, super and teacher all send me.
Number one's for everyone on land
and on the sea.
Number one's for everyone.
No matter what you do, well, I work hard for family. We work hard for you.
You're watching National EMTV News. Prince Edward, Duke of Edinburgh, followed through her late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, in unveiling the plaque at the newly opened National Court Complex at Waigani in Port Moresby.
Prince Edward follows through his late mother Queen Elizabeth II's footstep to unveil the plaque at the newly opened National Court Complex in Niugini. In his welcome, the Papua New Guinea's Chief Justice Segib Salika says late Queen Elizabeth was the one who opened the old court complex, and it is great to have Prince Edward unveils the plaque at the new complex.
Your Royal Highness, your presence here today is deeply symbolic. It was your late mother, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, who on the 27th of February 1974 opened the original National Court Complex on the joining on that side of the lake over here.
He says 50 years on, the rule of law remains the backbone of societies in Papua New Guinea.
50 years on, we stand here as a nation that has indeed realized that vision. Our Constitution has endured, our democratic institutions have matured, and the rule of law remains the bedrock of our society.
Sir Gibbs also added that the new court complex will allow for the practice of law into the next 50 years as Papua New Guinea stands as an independent nation.
It honors the enduring relationship between Papua New Guinea and the Crown, while also affirming our continuing journey as a proud and independent nation.
Prince Edward, prior from unveiling the plaque, says it is very special to follow through his mother's footsteps. He says the rule of law is very important for a democratic nation like Papua New Guinea.
Judiciary, because an independent and robust judiciary is incredibly important in a thriving democracy.
Prince Edward went on to humorously state that unveiling a plaque has taken him years of practice, and this is one of the many his family has unveiled as he invites the audience to witness him do the honors.
I do want you to know it has taken years and years of practice, and I follow in the footsteps of one or two of the most experienced plaque unveilers in my family.
Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
The Calgary community in Mosby South Electorate joined the rest of the nation with a mini independence celebration at Calgary Basketball Court.
The mini independence celebration started on 15th of September with the opening celebration, which includes marching, traditional sing-sing, and choir from the provincial groups within the community. The events committee chairman, Stephen Ovo, said there are bigger celebrations happening in and around the National Capital District. However, celebrating in a local community means a lot as it unites the people in the area. He says Calgary remains a community that has been producing some of the best sporting athletes, public servants, and key figures in the nation for the last 49 years. He added that the community is also glad to celebrate the contributions of the former Prime Minister, late Sir William Jack Skate, known as Bill Skate, who came out from the Calgary community. The celebration also gave opportunity to people of all walks of life, including the current national basketball representative player Purari Muri, who spoke about the importance of unity. He says he has been playing basketball for a good number of years, and it is always amazing to represent PNG, play for his family, his community, and his country. Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
Cities in the United States can potentially become the international destination for Air Niugini in the future. Prime Minister James Marape challenged the national airline that he wants to see direct flights from Port Moresby to the United States.
While welcoming the Air Niugini's Airbus A220 aircraft yesterday, Prime Minister Marape revealed his ambition to see a direct international flight route between Port Moresby and one of the cities in the United States.
By 2035, when our nation celebrates 60 years of independence, there must be a long flight servicing the east coast of USA.
The Prime Minister also wants to see the direct flights between Port Moresby and Narita Airport in Tokyo re-established. Air Niugini previously had direct flights to Tokyo for over 10 years. The route has been inactive since December 2021. However, PNG government recently announced plans to subsidize and re-establish these direct flights, and Mr. Marape is anticipating that it will eventuate at the end of the year.
Now, by the end of this year, we must have restored our flight to Narita, or Japanese destination. This must be the ambition. This is the reason why your government assist you to venture out and give guarantee and ensure we put financing package together.
The Prime Minister further highlighted the importance of PNG's partnership with the Asian Development Bank and countries such as Australia and the role they play in Air Niugini's expansion.
Working with our partners, ADB, working with our bilateral partners, and I want to thank ADB and I want to thank Australian government through IFA for standing in to make sure this support is given. This plane comes in at a time when we need our nation to pull together as one people, one country, one nation under one national airline. As the Air Niugini flies continuously into the next 50, we must make use of our placement in the center of East and West.
Pakatambua National, MTV News.
Air Niugini will have 8 more Airbus A220-100 series aircrafts, which will be delivered in the coming months with direct purchase from Airbus. The other 3 A220-300 series aircrafts are under lease agreement with aircraft leasing company Azora. The first of the 3 A220-300 series arrived yesterday.
Following Air Niugini's arrival of first Airbus A220-300 series yesterday, there's 2 more on the way. Minister for State Enterprise William Duma said 3 aircrafts are on lease from Azora and there will be options to purchase them later on.
These are A220-300s leased from Azora for 12 months with an option to purchase after that. The leases were awarded through a very competitive request for proposal, out of which Azora was the best offer on the table for our airline.
Minister Duma further said 8 more A220-100 series will be delivered over the next 12 months and they will be purchased directly from Airbus.
The remaining 8 aircraft are a direct purchase from Airbus with funding coming from our friendly Export Credit Agency and of course our PNG government led by Prime Minister Marape. 8 A220 will be owned by Air Niugini, for which payment for each plane will be funded through the current financing negotiations between Export Finance Australia, the Asian Development Bank, United Kingdom Export Finance for both pre-delivery payments and long-term financing, and of course from our government, the PNG government.
The minister said the national airline had no commercial chance with its aging Fokker 100 and Fokker 70 aircrafts. He said refleeting program is the new beginning of the airline.
We realized that our airline had over the last 10 to 15 years been leasing aircraft at a cost of nearly 1 billion kina. We were very concerned. Of course we would be. It made no commercial sense to all of us when Niugini could purchase its own new aircraft.
Pakatambua National, MTV News.
New Britain palm oil long-serving employees under the Milne Bay estates were appreciated today. The employees were appreciated for their dedication and service to the company. The employees were given a red carpet treatment, receiving recognition for their commitment to the company. These employees have worked for NBPOL's Milne Bay estates for 20 years and more. As described by many, their recognition is fitting as the country celebrates its 50th independence anniversary. September 16 marks the day Papua New Guinea gained independence. 50 years on, and the democratic government of Papua New Guinea remains the pillar of its people's freedom.
On day 2 of the Milne Bay Estate celebrations, children gathered at the Magisubu field as early as 6 a.m., proudly flying the national flag. Today's event began with a parade and a vehicle float. The General Manager, Roland Sopa, then addressed the crowd. Mr. Sopa leaves a challenge with everyone, importantly elaborating that we are the agents of change. He says Papua New Guineans must be the agents of change by changing their mindsets. Then only can we achieve progress. The celebrations continued with traditional performances and feasting. Amanda Ilaitia, National MTV News.
And now we take a look at the next fund market report. The kina closed lower at $0.2395 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2320, $0.3453 Australian dollars, 0.1895 euro, 33.80 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed higher, copper closed higher, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the S&P 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
For 50 years, the Bank of Papua New Guinea has stood at the heart of our nation's journey, safeguarding stability, growth, and progress. In 1975, Papua New Guinea became an independent nation. That same year, our own national currency was launched, a proud symbol of our identity. Today, as Kina and Toya also turn 50, we mark this milestone with a special commemorative coin and banknote, celebrating our Golden Jubilee. More than currency, they are symbols of our history, our identity, and the pride of our people. Celebrate 50 years of independence. Honor the past. Inspire the future. Own a piece of Papua New Guinea's history. Papua New Guinea at 50. Our past, our identity, our future.
Hello, Papua New Guinea. It's the Big 50 sale at Bell Home Centers, and you're invited. We're giving you more reasons to celebrate our independence with up to 50% off selected items store-wide. That's right, grab massive bargains on your favorite and homegrown brands in small and major appliances, entertainment, camping, outdoor, furniture, and plenty more. All backed by our trusted warranty program. Happy 50th Independence PNG from Bell Home Centers, proudly serving the nation since 1958.
The GWM Tank 300 has all the amazing creature comforts you want. And it really loves going off-road. Hop into Barocco Motors for a spin. Book a test drive today.
EMTV proudly wishes Papua New Guinea a happy 50th anniversary.
You're watching National EMTV News. Police in the National Capital District have received food and cash worth more than 30,000 kina from 5 business houses to assist them during the Jubilee celebrations.
Commander of the National Capital District and Central Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police, Benjamin Turi, thanked the business organizations for the initiative to show support for security operations. The donation is a collective effort to taking up responsibility in the society and strengthens the partnership of police and the community working together. According to ACP Turi, 4 of the business organizations that supported were nightclubs, which include the nightclub Breeze, Kundu Club, V8 Club, and Chili Pepper Club. From the nightclubs alone, police received 15,000 kina, which 10,000 kina was given in cash to support with fuel. PNG Premium Food Industries donated food items worth more than 14,000 kina. ACP Turi is pleased to see the 5 business houses coming out to support police, and this will boost their operations during this time of the country's 50th anniversary. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
As a way of celebrating independence in the Western Highlands province, all the technical, vocational and training centers gather to showcase what they do in their respective schools.
The technical and vocational education training centers came with full display of products they have created after going through TVET trainings. While talking to one of the deputy managers for Tega AOG TVET Center, Priscilla Kaga said they have 6 major courses at Tega AOG TVET Center and called on students to come there to be enrolled.
We have a school here close to Highlands, inside Highlands Central. So we want our unfortunate ones, especially the unprivileged ones, to come join us. These pathways are very good pathway where it will lead them to, some miles away. So we want to show the young people to come join us.
Another manageress of St. Paul's TVET Center, Roslyn Siwi, while thanking Governor Rappa for the initiative to support TVET centers, urged those unfortunate students to come and enroll themselves at those vocational centers for a second chance of education. The executive manager for education in Western Highlands Province, Tony Budung, thanked Governor Rappa for paving way for those unfortunate students to continue their education through TVET centers.
Education Division of Western Highlands, or staff from me, let to thank you long. Honorable Rappa, long parents good long vision, long establishment of the TVET schools in our province.
Governor Rappa went all around the TVET stalls to talk to each of them and see what they have created. He also made a commitment to issue a dump truck each to all the vocational schools in the province and will continue to support them in terms of fundings. The TVET schools have shown what they have done in schools, specifically technical staff, such as carpentry, mechanical work, plumbing, cooking, secretarial work, and many others were showcased. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The Constitutional Law Reform Commission have launched a picture book featuring a collection of photographs that provided visual testimony to the enduring impact of law reforms on the nation's journey.
During the Independence Ball night yesterday, staff and partners gathered at the Holiday Inn to witness the launch of the Constitutional Law Reform Commission's 50th anniversary publication. The picture book was launched to commemorate the 50th independence and is dedicated to all the founding leaders.
Tonight we have a picture book. It's a living story. The secretary has made mention of that. And I would like to, on behalf of the commissioners, thank the secretary and the team from CLRC for producing the CLRC picture book at this juncture in commemoration of the 50th independence anniversary dedicated to our founding fathers and mothers.
One of the commissioner for CLRC, Dr. Dora Hayus, said further insights about the book.
This book is a powerful reminder of our journey. It tells the story of where we came from, the CPC, the early commissions, and the establishment of CLRC in 2006. It documents the consultations across our provinces, the partnerships built, and the challenges overcome.
CLRC Secretary Dr. Mange Matui emphasized some of the key roles.
The CLRC performs that critical role of feeling the pulse of our society. We travel the length and breadth of this country, listening carefully to our people and diagnosing the state of our laws.
Dr. Matui stated that PNG gaining independence was a profound act of faith.
It was a declaration that the people of Papua New Guinea had the wisdom, the courage, and the capacity to govern ourselves.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News returns with Truka Sports. Stay with us for the details.
Chicken kebab Dina. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 liters of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come. From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
The all-new, powerful GWM Power. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
Tukai Sports.
Welcome to Truka Sports. The Papua New Guinea women's cricket team, the Lewas, are the 2025 ICC Women's T20 World Cup East Asia Pacific Qualifier champions.
The PNG Lewas have defeated Vanuatu by 9 wickets in the grand final yesterday in Suva, Fiji. Vanuatu batted first and made 113 runs for 9 wickets in 20 overs. In reply, Papua New Guinea chased down the target in just 15.1 overs, finishing at 114 for 1. The win secures PNG's spot at the 2026 ICC Women's T20 World Cup qualifier to be held in Nepal. Now Annie Vare was named player of the match for her calm and measured half-century in the final. The tournament was held over 1 week in Suva, with PNG showing strong form throughout. The Lewas recorded big wins over Japan and Philippines in the group stage. Captain Brenda Tau led from the front, supported by performances from Konio Oala and Nawani Vare with a bat. Pauke Siaka and Isabel Toa stayed with the ball. PNG lost only 1 match in the tournament, a close game against Samoa in the pool stage. Despite the final loss, Vanuatu had an excellent run and deserved their place in the final. Indonesia claimed 3rd place with consistent contributions from Maria Corazon Wombaki. The East Asia Cup qualifier is part of the pathway to the 2026 Women's T20 World Cup. The only regional champions move on. The win comes as PNG celebrates its 50th independence, marking a proud moment for the cricket PNG and the Lewas on the world stage. The team now turns its focus to Nepal in 2026 and the next step forward to World Cup bet. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Truka Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Share the love with Gullah Ice Cream, Gullah Cone Ice Creams, Gullah Stick Ice Creams, and Gullah Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gullah range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gullah Ice Creams. Gullah, Gullah, yum.
On behalf of Telecom Limited Group and its subsidiary business, board and management staff, our customers also, we trust them. And those been there with us back in 1955 up till today. We want to wish all Papua New Guinea 50th every anniversary, and we look forward for another 50 years to come. Test of times that we are in, Telecom has now looked at how we can also align our business process, and we have done a lot of that in the last few years. We've got a plan that we want to change Telecom going forward in the future. We're looking at providing solution to all the businesses here in the country, especially our government departments, and we have signed a couple of them, and we will sign some more. And Telecom want to be leading digital transformation company in the country. And it's owned by the state, and therefore it is right for us to embark and push the agenda of the government about transforming digital transformation in the country. PNG should have connectivity to all the population by 2030 of 70%. That agenda Telecom is pushing ahead with what we're doing today. With that, I want to wish each and every one, our customers, our Papua New Guineans, our staff, their families, who stood with everyone who stood beside to support this company to move forward. We want to say thank you to all the families, all our customers, all our management team, the board, and everyone who support Telecom all these years coming today. We want to say thank you and wish you all the best in 50th anniversary celebration. Thank you.
For 50 years, the Bank of Papua New Guinea has stood at the heart of our nation's journey, safeguarding stability, growth, and progress. In 1975, Papua New Guinea became an independent nation. That same year, our own national currency was launched, a proud symbol of our identity. Today, as Kina and Toya also turn 50, we mark this milestone with a special commemorative coin and banknote, celebrating our golden jubilee. More than currency, they are symbols of our history, our identity, and the pride of our people. Celebrate 50 years of independence. Honor the past. Inspire the future. Own a piece of Papua New Guinea's history. Papua New Guinea at 50. Our past, our identity, our future.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. As PNG celebrates 50 years of independence, basketball leaders reflect on the sport's power to unite, inspire and transform lives.
The Basketball Federation of Papua New Guinea has marked the country's 50th independence anniversary with a renewed promise to grow the game and build stronger communities. President of the Federation, David Peters, says basketball is more than just a sport. It is a symbol of unity, inclusion and national pride. He thanked the players, coaches and families for their sacrifices and called them true ambassadors of PNG. The Federation says basketball has helped young people escape hardship, empowered women and brought people together across towns, villages and provinces. But the Federation faces real challenges like poor infrastructure, lack of equipment and gender inequality. To fight these issues, the Federation is focusing on better governance, inclusive competitions, and support for coaches and referees. They are also building policies to protect everyone involved. With the help of partners and clear vision, the basketball leaders say they are ready to lead. Their goal to make PNG a top basketball nation in the Pacific. As the nation celebrates, they say sport must be seen not just a play, but as a tool for building a better future. Joel Mipari, True Guy Sports.
True Guy Sports ends on that note. The Modi Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Guy Sports. True Guy Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 Kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Start
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Guys, I'm going to lose this service not ring. Who's a lot on gonna see?
Auntie, I'm all I'm Dodanis. What's a sekim tour? Me play winning well hip hop dance championship. Now you winning one. Auntie, come to go see.
You flower is there. The fit no
I think you passed it.
Sparks.
It's in me.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 litres of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, cloudy periods. Popondetta, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with chances of few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Mombasa region, Ley City, morning fog patches clearing into partly cloudy, then possible afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Vanimo, partly cloudy with chances of brief showers. To the Niugini Islands region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with chances of brief showers. Buka, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. Mendi, Tari and Wabek, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
Well, that was the news, sports and weather for Tuesday the 16th of September 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing, happy independence, bye for now.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.